Alright, hey guys, it's Ben and Colin from BlackjackApprenticeship.com. Today we have a special episode of this video. We're going to have Colin open up this piece of mail here. Why don't you show the front? What are you reading here?
I'm going to block the casino name.
You should actually probably block your address more. It's more what's important.
Yeah. We'll blur that out.
So this is from a casino. It came certified mail, so
oh yeah,
maybe it's a birthday card.
Probably not a birthday card.
And this isn't staged. This has never been opened before, so this is kind of fun. If you play professional blackjack for a while, you get all sorts of pieces in the mail from a casino.
All right. Dear Colin, as part of our responsibility to maintain a safe and secure environment at blankety blank casino,
safety first,
you've been excluded from the casino and surrounding property for the following reasons. According to our records, you were excluded from the casino for suspicious activity. You are hereby excluded permanently from the casino, effective immediately. Should you return to the casino during the exclusionary period, you may be arrested.
You may be arrested.
State law permits it, blah, blah, blah.
All right, so if you're a card counter, or if you're in casinos doing advantage play, taking money, this question's going to come up, is card counting illegal? Okay, it's come up for all of us. And it's, in one sense, it's the most important question, but it's kind of one of the most silliest questions one can ask. So you want to explain why? Yeah,
it's a silly question because as far as we understand, as far as the history of the United States, it is yet to be illegal to use your brain. And that's all card counting is. You're playing the game the casino offers, and you're using your mind to play to the best of your ability. You do that at chess, you do that at any sport, and you get commended. But you're taking casinos' money, and they seem to not like that.
Now, there is a fine line, you guys, and this is something we want to be really careful of, because there is a fine line of when it is illegal, and how you can beat the games in illegal ways. So those things include, like, using a computer, and there's even kind of some legal precedent where it's been suspicious about using a device, and what is characterized as a device. I know there's a story of a famous team that at one point was using beads to count cards, and to keep track of counts. And I don't think they got busted, but just to show you guys, there's a fine line where if they calculate that you're using a device, it actually might get you in more trouble than it's worth. But what Colin's saying is to add and subtract the number 1 in your brain, and to refer to a chart that's in your brain, is in no way constitutionally illegal. No court or no casino, probably even, well actually, there are some people in casinos that do think that, but no court has ever concluded that. And in fact, if you go to New Jersey, they've constituted it as illegal to kick card counters out and said it's discriminatory to exclude them for using their brain. So it's actually kind of a ridiculous issue.
And as far as casinos banning you, they do have that right. If they want to ban all people that wear red hats, they can do that. And they choose to do that with, the best of the card counters that are winning enough money. But it's really nothing to be afraid of, and it's nothing illegal. But I wanted to read this from another one. It says that I was reported as doing something written in reference to my conduct, criminal activity, or unbusinesslike behavior. And I actually had about a 15-minute conversation.
Maybe it's because you weren't wearing a tie.
Yeah. I had about a 15-minute conversation with the head of the casino, and she said, boy, I really respect you. I respect what you do, and, I envy you, but you're not allowed in here anymore. And then they sent me a letter saying unbusinesslike behavior or criminal activity.
Man, those guys like writing permanently in bold.
Yeah.
Both letters.
Yeah, no, I'm permanently barred from that place. But hey, don't be afraid of casinos. Using your brain is not illegal. In fact, we commend it. We made a living off of using our brains, and there's plenty more casinos for me to...
Now, there is a casino book, or a book written by a card counter that said something along the lines of casinos perpetuating the lie that card counting is illegal is to casinos' credit. That's a huge thing that they've done. And
way to go, casinos.
It's crazy when you will tell people that you're into card counting. The first thing anyone always asks is it illegal? But we need you guys' help. Let's help spread the truth and let people know, hey, it's not illegal. You shouldn't feel guilty about doing it. And it's, unfortunately, oftentimes we've been in situations where we've actually had to inform law enforcement that it's not illegal. Because they just assume, from what they saw in a movie, they're not the most educated either necessarily. So be careful, you guys. Do your part to educate. It's not illegal. We're glad we're doing it. We're glad you guys are doing it. But Still be safe.
And to find out more, visit the website, blackjackapprenticeship.com, where we've got all sorts of training resources, free and paid, and tons of information for you guys. So, blackjackapprenticeship.com.